Hey guys, it's your girl Key and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown. Now, last night, y'all seen what happened, but we're going to start real into my whole feelings and how I was throughout the whole night. Now, I really thought, for real, again, they got me. They got me again. I thought Roman was going to open up, especially with the type of promos they were getting off. It's like, bro, I really thought he was going to open. But Nia opening is amazing. It was amazing, especially because she's the women's champion. And when it comes to the women's division, they are always second to the men's. And with her opening it up, it was like, all right, bet. We going on with some strong energy for her title reign to start it off. Now, I knew Nia was not going to wear all that pink. I was like, oh, this looks like a Tiffy coronation, if we being real. And we might see that come back into play, but my girl Michin went in and did her thing. And honestly, I love the fact that they are allowing Michin to be on screen so much and allowing her to get these opportunities. Although I really see Nia winning that feud, but it's still like they are giving a nod off to her, being like, we respect the time you put in by also putting her on NXT as well and putting her into some great title matches on NXT as well. Now, Nia saying bow down to me, first off, having Pretty Deadly do it, they was doing it. I love that. But that was so Tribal Chief coded. I love that as well. But I peeped that Tiffany ain't want to do that. So I know that's going to come into play. I know they're going to have a feud, just period. And if I'm going to be honest, it seems like Tiffany might end up doing a babyface type of run, because that's just how it's feeling, especially when she was like, you don't like it? You don't like it? She was just giving that, I feel like, unless just how she would talk as a heel. But that just kind of gave babyface to me. Now, y'all know big three. Ugh. Next week I don't think Roman's gonna be there next week, but next week we know what we're coming here for. We know we come here for the big three. Now, with the Pretty Deadly and then the Mellow interaction, I'm telling you, I feel like they heard me when I was like, well, let's give us more crossovers, because that's exactly what they did tonight. And seeing the big three, it was like, okay, this is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that Naomi's getting the short end of the stick, because for Naomi to have lost this week to a knee, and she was kind of giving it her all. Now, I will say, it seems like Naomi and Blair don't have that much of chemistry. Like, I feel like Blair makes Naomi have to slow herself down. And that's not really, it doesn't look good on Naomi's part. It makes her seem like she's slow. Because when I was looking at some of that movement of what Naomi was doing, she was waiting for Blair to get in position so she could do her stuff. And it's like, okay, y'all done practiced this before. This is not your first match together yet. I didn't like it, because it just made Naomi look kind of bad to me. And the fact that she lost, Triple H is lucky that she already got a win from Blair. But that funky knee loss, that made me mad. Like, period. That made me mad. And when the commentary team acknowledged the big three, I was like, oh, yes, I need the big three to be a faction, okay? Because I'm going to continue to say this until they give it to me. Now, that was a funny moment when Melo was like, but they watching me. He said something like that. And Melo didn't miss tonight. He didn't miss tonight. And I love the whole match, because they have so much chemistry in the ring. And honestly, I was hoping for Melo to win, because it was about time for Melo to get that dub, because at the end of the day, you would have been missing, because a 3 time in a row you losing, you do miss. You miss precisely. You miss phenomenally. You miss. And that whole top rope thing, I was like, oh dang, Melo is done. But he pulled it through. Now, it kind of seems like they're kind of going a different, like, they gonna give you a little switcheroo, like they are making a different layer with their feud by Melo, like, egging Andrade on, because Andrade kind of seems like he was trying to respect Melo just a tad bit, but try to little boy him just a little bit too. But then Melo kept on pushing him, and then they was scrapping in the ring. I was like, okay, y'all, hey, we might get a 7-part. We might get a 7-parter, and I ain't gonna be mad at all. Like, when it comes down to, like, later on in the years when there's probably like a belt involved, we're gonna look back at these moments and be glad we were here, cause man, I love those two in the ring. They mesh so well together. Now, I was like, KO really, I kind of felt bad at first, because Grayson Waller was sounding like a lot of the people on Twitter. He was sounding like a lot of those people, and it kind of is like what I'm seeing with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory is that Grayson does not like it when Austin does the same thing he does, and I feel like the way that they might break up is with Austin, because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the ripples right now. I'm seeing it right now, and I'm just gonna enjoy that. But KO, I do not know how KO does it, man. Them swantons and everything, I don't know how they do it. Now, for me, because the ending of the show was not really my cup of tea, but that tag team match was befitting a main event, man. I knew that DIY and Street Profits was gonna bang because they have that, but whew, I might watch that match again. Like, it was good. It was so good to me. The chemistry, the movements, the fluidity, and the fact that I know that we want, and I've said this before, I know that we want Montez to have his singles run and everything, because I do too, but all in good time. All in good time in it. But at the same time, y'all gotta give Angelo Dawkins his praise, because, like, man, y'all gotta respect him, because the way that they just mesh so well. But then I say this all the time, I know I do, but it's like I feel like Dawkins isn't getting enough credit that he's deserving of, because he's a powerhouse, yet he's so active in that ring. He be really moving like just like KO. I think he moves like KO, like he's not his size, and I love it. And this right here is what the tag team division is like, and this is right here is what we need. This is a good start to the tag team division going up. Now, yeah, as I said, I understand why Triple H is taking his time with making Montez a single star, especially because they kind of missed that moment where they could have gave him that push right after him and Roman's match in Elimination Chamber. But since that occurred, right here is money. Right here is money. Y'all see the reactions. Y'all see the way they work in the ring and the way that they kind of hold up the division. When it comes to SmackDown, they don't have many other tag teams. There's a few tag teams that's really like the Street Profits. So until they get a tag team like that, I don't see Montez having a singles run unless he's a single star and a tag teamer. And that just might not occur. And I was so glad they got that dub tonight. And I just I'm hoping they get those belts back. But with the way last night went, man, I don't know, because Jacob came back, man. Yeah, man, they gave Solo his own freaking locker room. That was crazy to me. Like, I thought Cody Rhodes took the locker rooms. And then the Cody Rhodes and the KO thing, I feel like I don't know if they're just, like, kind of making us think certain things, but I need a heel turn from KO, because they are pinning that camera so good in a certain way to make me think KO's finna go crazy. And We all know CODY not finna do it, so I need it. I wasn't really itching for it too bad, but now I need that. I need that now. But back to the bloodline, man. First off, the fact that Solo said that he'd acknowledge Roman and everybody else would acknowledge Roman if he got the Ulafala back kind of made me knew it was a setup. It made me knew it was a setup. And the only way Roman was going to get out of it is if Jimmy was coming back. And you know Jimmy was not coming back. But I was like, when I was seeing Solo in that ring, I said to myself, this is going to be just like last week. We're not going to hear Roman do nothing. We're not going to hear him speak. And I'm just missing them promos. I'm missing the way he just speaks, you know. And the fact that he would just put Solo in his place. Solo and those bootleggers in their place. But the fact Solo was all ready to fight, I knew something was gonna go down. And the way Roman was ready to fight back, y'all know that that's not gonna happen on no other match. We finna get that match sooner rather than later. We're gonna probably get that at Bad Blood, and I cannot wait because Roman needs to put them in their place. Now, Jacob coming, first off, they gave me a false sense of security. When Roman got that Ulafala and then the Fox logo went away, I was like, oh, is this the end of the show? Is Roman getting his stuff back? Are you finna acknowledge him? Child, I ain't playing with him no more. I knew something was up, especially because it was just time there. I knew something was up, man. I knew something was up. I knew it. I knew it. Then they done powerbomb this man, Shield style. God dang it. We don't need Golden Gloves, Roman. We're gonna need Thunderdome Roman to put them down. Cause if that was me, I wouldn't let that slide. They use your own move against you. Dang. That right there. You have no other choice but to respect the bloodline. Now, sadly, sad to say, we have no other choice, man. But condolences to the Anawai Fatu family for Alpha's passing. You know, that right there, back to back, that must be hard. And to be able to come out to give us a great show, all respects to all of them. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.